Top 5 most poisonous animals in the world. If there is something animals are good at, it's killing other animals, and one of the most sneaky, insidious, and effective means to delivering the death blow is via toxic chemical compounds. These five poisonous animals could easily kill a full grown human being. A poisonous animal is one that transmits its toxin possibly by being eaten or attacked by other animals. A venomous animal activity inject toxin into its victim via stinger, fangs, or other appendages. Bon appetit. The inland taipan. The inland taipan has such a gentle disposition. The venom of this Australian snake is the most powerful in the reptile kingdom. A single bite containing enough chemicals to kill a hundred full-grown human. Unfortunately, the inland taipan rarely comes into contact with human being, and even this snake is fairly meek and easily handled. A medium to large snake with a robust build and a deep, rectangular shaped head. Dorsal color varies from pale fawn to yellowish brown to dark brown, with the head and the neck being several to many shades darker than the body. Color changes seasonally, with individuals becoming darker in winter and the fading in summer. Many dorsal scales have a blackish brown lower anterior edge, which creates a broken herringbone pattern along the length of the body. The ventral surface is yellowish with orange blotches. This color often extends to the lowermost lateral scales. Eyes are large with a very dark iris and round pupil. The Brazilian wandering spider. Brazilian wandering spider, also called arm spider or banana spider, belong to the genus which means murderers in Greek. And it's no wonder why it's one of the most venomous spider on earth, which deliver neurotoxic venom can be deadly to human, especially children, although anti-venom makes death unlikely. If you happen to be an arachnophobe, there is good news or bad news about the Brazilian wandering spider. The good news is that this creepy creature lives in tropical South America, does not necessarily delivers a full dose of venom when it's bite, and rarely attack human. Even better, an effective anti-venom makes fatalities very rare. The bad news is that Brazilian wandering spider secretes a potent neurotoxin that slowly paralyzes and strangulates its victims even in microscopic dose. The blue ring octopus. At first glance, the blue ring octopus looks perfectly innocuous. Its pint size packaging make it seem more adorable than alarming. But don't let its cuddly exterior fool you. This tiny octopus can kill you and quickly. Native to the Pacific Ocean, the blue ring octopus can be found in the soft, sandy bottom of shallow tide pool and coral reef. When not seeking food or a mate, blue ring octopus often hide in crevices, shell, or marine debris. If you catch them of their causing hiding spot, it's not easy to see how the animal gets its name. When threatened, bright blue ring appear all over its body as a warning signal to potential predator. If the phrase silent but deadly applies to the animal, it's the blue ring octopus of the Indian and the Pacific Ocean. The modestly sized cypriped delivers an almost painless bite when agitated, the venom of which can paralyze and kill an adult human in only a few minutes. Appropriately enough, the blue ring octopus featured in the James Bond flick Octopussy as the tattoo's mascot of an odor of female essence, and it also plays a crucial role in the Mitchell Crichton thriller State of Fear. The stonefish are only rarely eaten by people, and there is not a targeted fishery for this species, though individuals are sometimes caught for the private aquarium trade. Population trends are not currently known, but there is no evidence to suggest that human activities threatened these stonefish. However, as human activity does continue to threaten their habitat, it is important for scientists to continue to research this and other species to ensure that populations are in fact stable. If you are the kind of person who cringes at the thought of stepping on misplaced Legos, you are not going to happy about stonefish. True to its name, the southern Pacific fish looks uncannibly like a rock or piece of coral, and it's easy step by careless beachgoers, at which point it delivers a potent toxin to the underside of the offender feet. In Australia, the authorities maintain adequate supplies of stonefish anti-venom, so it's unlikely you will be killed by this fish. But you may still spend the rest of your life tromping around in a pair LL Bean boots. The marble cone snail, Marmorus, is a triple blastic animal, meaning it has three types of tissues. This is the case with most animals, although some like the Portuguese man's war jellyfish only two tissues and are diploblastic. Others still, such as Placotic simplex, have no true tissue at all. The marbled cone snail was the first cone snail described by the father of binomial nomenclature and is the type species for the genus Canis or cone snail. This means that it defines the genes for the purpose of determining whether or not other species belong to that same genus. This is not your ordinary snail. However, the marble cone snail is a molluscivore, which means it feeds on other mollusks to capture and handle its prey. It has adapted a very toxic venom. If you have never had the option to use the phrase predatory as snail, then you clearly don't know even about the breadth and diversity of marine life that can kill you with one bite. Conus marmoras, the marbled cone snake, immobilize its prey with a toxin venom that can easily extremate a careless human. How, you may ask, does this mollusk deliver its poison? Well, intact muscular construction via a harpoon-shaped tooth, at which point the snail retraces its tooth and its paralyzed victim at leisure.